Hello, I'm Elaine, and today I'm going to show you how to do use your left hand to use a slip knot and a chain. So take our yarn across the fingers of our right hand, and we're going to twist it round our fingers and cross it. Put your thumb on the cross and twist your hand so it's facing down. Take your hook, pop it underneath the first loop, pull the second loop through, twist it and gently pull your fingers out, grab hold of the two ends and pull tight. And you've got a knot. It's called a slip knot because when you let go of the little end and pull the long end, it tightens up. So you have a knot on your hook. So to wind it around your fingers, take it between your little finger and your ring finger, quite close, twist it round, bring it underneath your ring finger, over the top of your second and your first finger, and pinch with your thumb and your first finger, and you should be able to let go with your left hand. So your left hand holds the hook. This is a knife hold. You can hold it this way, and that's a pencil hold or a pen hold. So either way, whichever's comfortable for you. Lift your second finger up on your right hand, put the hook along your finger, twist it backwards underneath the yarn. Make sure you're holding that knot nice and tight. Twist it and pull it through the loop. Might need a little bit of a wiggle. I'm not. Alright, so there we are. Now that's two smaller loops, so we're going to push it down here. Put our left first finger on it and move our pinch up. So hook along the finger, twist it underneath the yarn, pull it back through the loop, push it back onto the hook, put your finger onto the loop, move up your pinch. Hook along your finger, twist it round, turn your hook down to the ground, pull it through the loop, push your hook back through, hold it and catch, move your pinch. So under, twist, pull, push, hold, pinch, twist, turn, pull through the loop, push, hold, pinch, twist under, turn it, pull through your loop, push, hold, pinch. I'll show you one more. Turn under the yarn, turn over, pull it through, push it back on, hold and move your pinch. And these are your chain stitch, and you're going to do 120 chain stitch, and then I'll show you what to do next. So I've done my 120 stitches, as you can see here, and I've got to the very end. Now the first stitch on your hook doesn't actually count. This one is the first stitch and this one is the second stitch. So I'm going to put my hook into the second stitch, push it through, put the yarn over your hook, twist it and pull it through both of them. Okay, so you've got a little bump. Okay, now you've done your little bump. That's called a slip stitch, not a slip knot. It's a slip stitch. Now we're going to do 7 more chain. So same thing again, yarn over your hook, twist, pull through the loop, push it back on again, hold, pinch, turn, twist, pull through, push, hold, give your pinch, turn, pull the yarn through, push it onto the hook, finger on, move your pinch, turn, twist, pull, push, finger, pinch, turn. I'm just going to check how many I've done. So here's my little bump. So I've done 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As I say, the one on the hook doesn't count. So one more. There we have. I've got it too tight. I need to put it a little bit more. There, 7. So we've got our 7 there. We're going to get hold of this little bump, and we're going to count 5 from it. So we don't count the one that we've used, which is this one. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push your hook through. Pinch your work again. Get hold of the two sides together. Just rearrange my fingers. Okay. If the yarn slides off, just keep sucking it back down. So again, we've got, so normally before we've only had 1 stitch on, now we've got 2. So same thing, yarn under over your hook. Pinch those really nice and firm and pull that through. Okay, and it makes you a little D shape or an arch, eyelid, I don't know. So we've got a little shape there. So we're going to do the same again. So we're going to pinch and do 7 chain. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing again. Going to find our little D, bring our D over to this side, and we're going to find this one here, and we're going to count 5 along from that one. So that's the one we used. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put my hook in here. Pinch these two together. Put my hook under the yarn, holding my pinch nice and firm between 2. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We do 7 chain and a slip stitch in the 5th one along. 7 chain and a slip stitch in the 5th one along, and you're going to do that right to the other end. I've got to the end, I've done my final 7 and I've got 5 left. So what I have to do is put my hook through the very last stitch. Do my final slip stitch on here. So this one might be a bit more. It feels like I'm catching the blue. There we are, and then undo that. So I have a little bit of blue tucked in it. Just get that out of the way. There. So that's my last one there. So now what I have to do, take what I've already worked on and put it over the other side here, because we're now going to work backwards along the loops. Okay. So we're going to do 4 slip stitches up the first one. So push your hook through the first one. I've got my hand upside down. Okay. So I've got my hook through the first stitch. You're going to put your hook under and put it through both of those stitches on your hook again, just giving it a bit of a wiggle if it gets stuck. Sometimes doing it one at a time is easier. Push it back onto your hook. And we're going to do the next one. So put your hook into the next stitch up. Fingers, there we are. And turn it round and through and push. Move to the next stitch, push it through and pinch and bring it through the first and the second. This is the last one, so into the fourth stitch, yarn over, oops, bring, I know what I've done wrong, I'm pinching the wrong way, there we are, and through the fourth stitch. So we've gone up to the middle, alright, because you've done 7, number 4 is the middle of your loop. So now we do our 7 chain again, so nice and easy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now back down to where we joined, went up our 4. We missed these 4 and we count 4 up this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Push your hook through. Pinch the 2 together. This is where you find if you've got nice loose stitches or not, and pull it through both of them. I'll show you one more. So 7 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Find your D's down to here and count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push your hook through. Put the yarn over your hook. And pull it through both stitches. I think sometimes it's easy to do them one at a time. Okay, so you're going to go all the way along all these D's doing that. And I'll show you what you do when you get to the end. So I'm here at the end of my second row of loops, and I get to the last loop, and I'm going to do my stitch into the fourth one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop the hook through it. Put the yarn over and bring it through. And I'm going to stop there on this row. And I'm going to turn this round. Turn it the other way. Okay. And we're going to do the same as we did at the other end. We're going to put our hook through. Now my yarn's on the wrong side, so just tuck it over there. Put the hook through the first stitch. Put the yarn over. Put it through. Push it on. Put your hook into the next one. I've lost my thread. Yarn over, twist it, put it through, push it back on, into the next one, put it over and bring it through, push it on, and into the fourth stitch. yarn over and pull it through. And then we start off again with our 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Find the next loop along. Okay, so this is where we've gone up our 4 down here. These are where we went up our 4, and we're going to go across to this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the hook through and pinch, yarn over and slip stitch through. So what we will do at either end, you will end with, it starts to slope. Alright, so this is the bottom here and this is your side, and it's going up in a triangle, and you'll gradually get less each time, so it'll get quicker to do. And when we get to the end, I will tell you probably next week what we're going to do.